Hello, Casey from interwebkaiju here. It's Christmas we're talking about. More specifically, today we're talking about Krampus versus Bigfoot.
Bigfoot vs. Krampus is a 2021 movie where, well, Bigfoot fights Krampus. Hopefully. Our protagonists and their whole spaceship actually are tracking down Illuminati, who seem to have fled their base due to Krampus. So Illuminati and Krampus are in space, but also, more surprising, Atlanteans in space. That kind of takes away the whole interesting aspect of them, yeah?
True that, Haru. True that.
There's also some stuff about believing in Santa, runaway dads, clones, Lucifer in a wheelchair in his fight with this Terminator knockoff. Bigfoot vs. Krampus is very odd. It's mostly all CG, but then there's live action stock footage thrown in at times. Some of the CG surprisingly looks pretty good, and a lot better than those CG Play-Doh looking animes I've been watching. But it definitely varies, and it varies a lot and often. It's like a machinima that uses 10 different games running on different engines. It'll go from a scene with very good dynamic lighting and shadows to a scene with no shadows at all. The dialogue writing is very bad and overly horny at times. And not like real horny, but like 16-year-old virgin trying to write erotica horny.
How about we unzip these suits and you mount up like old times?
Sorry, VH. I still feel a bit of morning sickness. I'm afraid I might spew gingerbread all over those sweaty pecs.
I'll take my chances. Come on, baby.
But aside from that, it also sounds like a 16-year-old trying to write science fiction. It's not fluid or realistic. The lip syncing is off too. A lot of characters here are in helmets or have masks over their mouths, so you can't even see them talking, so that weird dialogue also seems disjointed with the animations. And they don't have any body language, or at least any that match what they're saying. Bigfoot looks like shit, and he talks. His lip syncing doesn't match. Alright, none of the characters are good. The pacing is terrible. The story is dumb. The tone is way too serious, not just for the title, but for the content. I'll try to say a couple good things. The voice recording quality is decent. They're actually acting pretty good with this terrible script, but whatever life they bring to their lines is taken away by the unmatching character animation. I guess Krampus looks okay. This pinhead jack-o'-lantern guy is visually kinda cool. That's it. This movie is shit. I hate it. One of the worst movies I've ever made it through. I kept thinking, man, I hope there's something redeeming about the end of it. Like, Bigfoot is gonna kind of fight Krampus, right? They don't. What the hell was this? There's a shark flying a spaceship, and I don't even care. Krampus doesn't fight Bigfoot. Not even in a super brief spaceship fight, which is what I was expecting. Our main characters, who we've been following for the majority of the movie, don't even do anything. I know it's the YouTube thing to say something is always the worst or the best, but this is probably the worst movie I've ever sat through. Wouldn't recommend to my worst enemies. Ho ho ho, and thanks for watching.